Yeah, the African National Congress, Honorable Ngola, Honorable Sokanyile.
Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Chair,
Let me not bore you.
Chair,
Honorable Sols.
sorry, Chair, my hand was up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's separate from this. I just wanted to have the House note and the nation note that today is the birthday of Jocelyn Smith, the little girl that was kidnapped and trafficked, and her mother, together with other accomplices, are found guilty of kidnapping and child trafficking. We hope that she's still alive. I just thought it's important to just mention that for noting. Thank you, Chair.
That is so profound, Honorable Sols. We welcome that message. South Africans are receiving it, and we hope that the police will continue to probe the matter until the truth is revealed. Thank you so much. Honorable Sokanyile.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Let me go straight to you, Ndosi. Looking at your appointment of General Sbiya as the Deputy National Commissioner, taking it back, because when General Sbiya was, you'll bear with me, I won't have I'll say general, no lieutenant, no brigadier, all general. When he was appointed by the city of Johannesburg, whereby he was going to assist the city of Johannesburg in gathering and intelligence equipment, he left the city of Johannesburg under a cloud of being accused of corruption and fraud. Then Mr. Mesuli Mlandu, who was also serving in the city of Johannesburg, an executive director, wrote a letter to you on the 20th of June, 2022, regarding his concerns of the eminent appointment and the employment of General Sbiya to this Deputy National Commissioner of South African Police Services. Are you aware of that letter?
I can't remember the letter.
You don't remember a letter written by Mr. Mlandu alerting you or telling you about General Sbiya? You don't remember it?
No, I don't remember the letter. I have seen now, as we discussed, but I don't remember the letter coming to me. I don't know if I can expand on that one. Because who is Mlandu?
He was working in the city of Johannesburg.
As what?
An executive director. He once worked in Eastern Cape. Then he went to work in the city of Johannesburg. Also, in the city of Johannesburg, he was suspended. Then he wanted to alert you about the fraud and corruption during the era of General Sbiya.
No, I don't know what level he was, but it's pathetic. To start with, is a manager, writes the minister. Instead, he doesn't even know who employs the police. Ministers of police don't employ the police. He should have written the national commissioner. I don't remember, I don't say I didn't receive, but what could have happened, Honorable Member? There would be letters that land in my office, and the chief of staff look at them and they realize that they don't belong here, and they take them where they belong. And what level was he? This Molando was level what? 14, 12?
He was a director.
That's level 12. He should have approached his manager to write the national commissioner so that things are proper. Otherwise, level 12, somewhere in Gauteng, he thinks can write the Minister of Police in Pretoria about the things that he doesn't know on it. Maybe if I finish, the commissioner employs, commissioner deploys. Commissioner did come to me about the coming back of Spear. It took some time, and Commissioner Spear was a victim of those people that were paired off by Pierre, which is Mkwanazi, Masemola, Libya, Dramat, Mafume, Spear, Cruiser. It just cleaned. It's part of those people. So when then it goes there and it comes back, I remember that he was cleared by the mayor, and mayor was the lady doctor. The mayor was a doctor in Gauteng.
Oh,
Mpo. So I remember was cleared also by the SSA, which is a custodian of intelligence matters. So then he would go to the National Commission. National Commissioner would then suggest to me as a concurrence that we are taking Spear back. That's what would have happened. But for this guy to as a director somewhere and write the Minister of Police when he's got the mayor in his office, the manager, and indeed if wanted to be managerial, he could have written the National Commissioner. So maybe the letter, I don't remember the letter, maybe the letter got lost in the confusion this guy caused.
Okay.
Thanks.
The letter didn't get confused on the way. It had the minister's stamp. But, Minister, I do get your point, because the letter can come to your office and is stamped, or the letter was given to the National Commissioner. But when you're going to employ the deputy of the National Commissioner, surely you were talking with the National Commissioner. Are we going to employ this person with this or a cloud in English over him from the city of Johannesburg? Then you say, no, let's get on. That's what I'm asking from you. Were you alerted that General Spear had that cloud over him from the city of Johannesburg?
It's cloud from Maputo. Huh? He's cleared by the mayor. He's cleared by the SSA. I think was cleared by the court, the labor court. All who says the court even went further to say reinstate him. So who I am to say to the court, well, I'm not. And not necessarily directed to me. And then the commissioner says, remember, the commissioner will go through to it. That comes to the minister as a concurrence. By the way, he's not forced to look at it. So maybe these three institutions, honorable member, they weigh heavier than Maputo, who wrote the letter. The office of the mayor himself, the SSA, who said the gadget was not illegal, and the court, who says reinstate him. So I'm sure, as the proposal is made of concurrence from the National Commission, we would have taken that one on board.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now, General, I'll say General even to you, or former minister, looking at General Spear, you have employed him, having that clout. Then also, if we are looking at the links that he had, one can say that, allege, in fact, that he had a link with criminals based on the evidence that were given yourself by Mr. Matlala to say that he tried to make it a point that General Kumalo is arrested. All the story you were narrating. Can you say that, was it a correct appointment for General Spear to be the National Commissioner? Looking back to all these things, starting with, I know you are saying that he was cleared in everything, but now having the recent information and adding to what previously he had, that dark cloud I'm talking about, could you say it was the right appointment for him to be the Deputy National Commissioner?
Definitely there will be a concern, Honorable Member. Remember, Matlala is only just yesterday when this guy has been doing the work as issues raised. But it's a point I made with the members and the meeting to say, I find it problematic that at the level of the Deputy Director General, National Commissioner is the only person that takes decision. And I would have recommended that, like all other DTGs, we follow the same pattern. What happens when the DTGs of other departments are employed? They are interviewed by the panel, serious panels, and then this information is taken to the cabinet, Honorable Member, and the cabinet endorses or they scrutinize it and they send it back. One other thing that is a must is a security clearance. But usually, when you come for first 6 months, we are giving about preliminary, and then they say you give the real one in 6 months' time. So if we follow those patterns, I hope it will help with the police. But the question, looking back on him and the matters that are raised, while it's not my place, but I would say I would agree with the processes that have taken by the National Commissioner to relook at the matter.
Thank you. Then coming to Matlala, you said you didn't know Matlala up until you met him when you were going to meet Mabonga Mpongose. Mabonga Mpongose, who happens to be the son of your acquaintance, Mr. Mpongose, is dead. Then now you have Mr. Matlala, who came to that meeting at that Beverly Hills Hotel. Can you share with this ad hoc committee, what were you going to meet Mr. Mpongose about? Or was it work-related because he is the son of your acquaintance's daddy?
Well, his name is Bongani Mpongose, so they call him Mabonga.
Yeah.
He's a KZN boy, so it's December, everybody comes home. He used to call me Timer.
Oh.
I'm sure they understand that language. What does it mean, Timer? And then I'm down home, I want to see you. And instead of seeing me, he brings Matlala. So he had wanted to see me without giving me the agenda of meeting him. But it was clear that the agenda was Matlala, as we met Matlala and engaged.
Then out of that first meeting at Beverly Hills with Mr. Matlala, going to the next one, meeting with Mr. Matlala in Mr. Ngwan's house at his Zimbabwe estate. Can you say Matlala now became your friend or also your acquaintance, or what? How can you describe him now that, because, you know, he told you things that maybe some of them you are not going to gather outside. As you have already said that in order to know the information in the work that you are doing, you had to meet other people so that you'll get and sift out of that information you were given. Now that you met Mr. Matlala, how would you describe him to you?
He's definitely not a friend. I'm sure yourself have got the definition of friends. This is March, or this is January, meeting him in Pretoria again. After meeting him in December, he can't be a friend by then. Indeed, I said, I was interested in this tripod of Minister Mkhunu, Matlala and Mokgotsi, whom in their meetings, either correctly or wrongly, either true or not, they found the space of discussing even my name, even sending this information so that they can find something out of me. So I would then listen and have an ear for that. But that did not make me a friend of Matlala. If I was a friend, we could have maybe taken some few drinks together. I could have visited his home. I saw late that he's got the white home in the mountain. Besides the house he has in, I know the house that was raided was in Waterkloof. So I could have seen, I've got seen the place where we met. It would be more on the business because this penthouse is in Capital, in the hotel in Pretoria, rather than his house. Indeed, I would say is a acquaintance in the lack of explaining any other thing, but not coming close of calling him a friend.
Thank you. Surely, maybe if he was not jailed now, when we are coming to this ad hoc committee, maybe for argument's sake, he was not in jail, would he have called you or call you after the ad hoc committee?
Chairperson, through you, Honorable Member, when I met him, I didn't know that he was carrying this kind of except what I read, but did not give it to me as a person that the police were to arrest for these things. I did not have the list of his withdrawal of cases, which are quite many and long, and what he has for. If he's not arrested, but I've received that information, I would have changed my approach to him, having had that information. Now, he's arrested. I'm told he's in CMAX in Nkosi Mapuru. Definitely, if we were a friend, I could have paid a visit there. I haven't. I know that some people have gone for statements there. Myself, I could have taken a statement there if he was my friend. So that is there, is arrested, that cut off, never again spoken to him, never taken a statement for him because we're not friends. And that gave me a better understanding of staying away. I'm not saying that I will never speak to him if he comes. We do speak to people that have been in prison, have criminal record. We mix with them. Others are our colleagues and they have been in prison. So it will be lie. It will be lie to say I won't speak to them. But things that I understand have changed my perspective at how I look at him. I definitely don't look at him as the first day I met and now understand what he has been accused of.
Thank you. Lastly, because you know what I like about you as a witness, you are straight, you don't hide anything. Former minister, what is it? Oh, a directive of the 31st December 2024. You said that you did call the current minister, that is Minister Senzo Mchunu. You didn't inquire from the National Commissioner. Didn't inquire about what is happening. You saw that because it was on the media space. Immediately it was issued on the 31st. You didn't inquire when the minister said, no, he will deal with his job. You didn't inquire from the National Commissioner, being worried, of course, about the escalation of the crime, whereby PKTT has reduced it. You didn't try and call him at least and advise him.
Advise who?
The National Commissioner.
I've got nothing to do. I've got nothing to do with the National Commissioner.
Being the former minister.
I've got nothing to do. That will be serious interference, and what they term ruling from the grave.
No, talking on a friendly terms.
Absolutely.
For instance, you can't talk with anyone saying that, hey, now that this PKTT, are you having plan, knowing that you are talking to a person with whom you have worked? Surely you are communicating now and then.
Honorable member, don't tempt me. You know, I sit home, I gym, I come and see TV. There are so many things on TV that are wrong about the police. I can talk to them every day. I must just accept that I've come and I'm gone. A person that I spoke to is a person that I've had a political umbilical cord with, who happens to be the minister. I did not phone him. We spoke face to face in a meeting that was somewhere, I think we were in Joburg, in Lehutla. This is January. It is even after I've had the issues of Matala. But this was the issue I wanted to enter, but we'll also speak about Matala things. And the minister had no time. He said, the letters that we talk about from, you hear them. Well, the other thing that I suggested is that we speak to the Peace and Stability Committee of the ANC, where I am the member because of the NEC, he's a member because of the NEC, and also is a member because of the minister, to talk those things. And he said those things could go and sit, talk there. But he continues with his decision when it comes to the letters. And unfortunately, that meeting too did not see. And then I sat there and I got rot and until things continue. But I could not tell the National Commissioner what to do. That is what you call ruling from the grave. And I don't have a grave at the present moment. You can see me.
Thank you for that, because I was going to ask you, you are from KZN, Minister Mkhunu is from KZN, the former Minister of SAPS, he's the current Minister of SAPS. Then this decision that has been taken, because I was going to ask, how do you relate with each other as Minister Mkhunu, but you have already talked to that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chairperson. Finish.